Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you are. My name is John, or Last Frontier Bricks, and this is my review of the Disney 100 series figures. Sorry about the lack of recent uploads. If you haven't seen my latest community post, long story short, I've been sick. But I'm doing a bit alright, so we're finally getting to do this. I gotta admit, this is a great. Just start off. This is just a great lineup. Such a variety of characters, and I can't wait to start digging into them. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so starting the characters off in the order they were created. First off, we have Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Now, some of you guys, you might not know who this guy is. Long story short, he was Mickey Mouse before such a thing as Mickey Mouse was, well, a thing. Oswald was created for a bunch of cartoons. For something I only just found out. They were cartoons produced by Walt Disney, but were made for Universal Pictures, as he was actually their first first cartoon. They were gaining interest in cartoons, but so they basically hired Walt Disney to make cartoons for them. But he was owned by Universal Pictures. And long story short, there was a bit of falling out between Disney and Universal, so that's when Walt decided to leave. He basically just left making Oswald pictures, and that's when he created Mickey. And he wasn't bought up, returned to Disney until 2008, when Disney CEO Bob Iger got interested in a video game, which would later become an idea for a video game, which would become Epic Mickey, which starred Oswald. And that's actually where the design of this figure came from. Basically, the original design of Oswald, all updated and added in with the blue shorts. But a very a very very cute, simple but very well done design by Lego. The blue shorts. You actually got a little bunny. He actually got his little bunny tail in the back, and his little accessory is, I honestly don't remember what these things are called, but it's those those like chalk walls that you go, all right, take one, action. And as you see, it is for Act 2, Take 1. So, a very simple. A very simple but well done figure for a very classic Disney character. Alright, next up we have the Evil Queen from Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. Very well done character here. There isn't an alternate face for our queen, but I think the face on that the doo-doo is very well done. Interesting piecing for her crown. They basically just instead of like the little crown, you can just attach their hair, because they actually don't show her hair. They basically made a brand new molded piece instead for the crown and the top of her head. There's an interesting combination between for her cape. The top piece is actually more the hard fabric, which what they used to. But the cape is almost a mix between the hard and soft. Keep it safe, but it's actually kind of soft. And as you can see, it's dual colored: black on the outside, red on the inside. Here's what the printing on the back looks: simple, but certainly gets the job done. And her accessory is her magic mirror. Simple two pieces iron with a oval shield on a pole. I'm very happy to say that mirror is printed. It's not a sticker. No, in fact, I don't think you'll actually find any stickers with these figures, which makes me very happy. All in all, a very well done figure. Next up, we have one of the most famous characters in all of Disney. We have Jiminy Cricket from Pinocchio. Interesting print on his face. If I can get it to actually show it, because like you can see, kind of like with the Fred and Barney from the Ideas Flintstone set, you can you can see the index of his nose, index of the shape of his nose, but you don't actually see the nose. I believe this is a brand new piece for his hat. Simple, but certainly gets the job done. Good printing on the front. Same fabric for the top of his shirt as the Queen had for hers. Simple print, good print on the front, and his accessory is his umbrella folded up and in pink, and in somewhere between pink and purple. Might officially be magenta. Simple print on the back with his two buttons. All in all, very good figure for a very classic character. Alright, for the next figure in the line, we have Pinocchio himself. He's got an interesting face print. He's probably the first minifigure to actually have a nose. And they made a brand new mold where he actually has his pointed nose. Something I wish they did for the aforementioned the Fred and Barney from the Ideas Flintstone set. And his hat is a hair hat combo, very well done. And you can see the little feather in the cap. Interesting. Good printing on the front and back. Also, he's got a little side leg printing, even though he's got the short. Oh, these are the teen legs. These aren't the short legs. These are the teen legs. Interesting. Wasn't expecting them to go that route, but good printing on the back as well. And his accessory is a basically clear minifigure head to depict a fishbowl, which has a little print of Geppetto's fish Cleo. Another very well done figure. Speaking of well done figures, next up is probably not only my favorite figure in this Disney 100-year line, but my favorite Lego Disney figure in general. We have Mickey in his classic Sorcerer's Apprentice getup from Fantasia. One thing I'll be first admit that I was disappointed about when I first got to Disney Castle was the fact that while it included the Sorcerer's Apprentice magic hat, you couldn't actually attach it to Mickey's head. But as you can see, Lego found a way to get around it because the whole head and hat is all one big molded piece. Very well done. A very well done mold piece at that. Good printing on the torso. Love the sparkling stars on the front and back of the torso. Simple print on the back, but certainly done. I believe the legs are maybe dual molded. Good printing on the legs as well. More of the sparkling stars, and his accessories are, of course, a broom. Simple but well done. You got a pole and a second piece is for the actual brush. And a bucket for the water. One thing I've noticed about this bucket is that this handle, basically you just touch it the wrong way and it's going to go flying off. If you guys have any idea on how to keep that from happening, please leave it down in comments because it's just driving me nuts. But other than that, this is just about as perfect a figure as you could ask for. Alright, for figure number 6, we have the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland. Very evil looking face on there, fits very well. Her crown and hair is one molded piece. She has the same hood piece as the evil queen and Pinocchio. Her accessory is, I believe that's supposed to be her gavel from the courtroom scene, and of course it has a heart on it. Very well, very good printing all around. She's got the big queen piece. It is from the, I believe that's from the Lion Knights. The only other set I officially know it's from is the Lion Knights Castle, but good printing in all around, good looking evil figure. Here is her alternate face. Very angry face, probably the face she's supposed to have when she says, "Off with their heads." Very well done. Definitely got her look on both of these faces. Another simple but another well done figure. All right, next up is Aurora or Rose from Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, very good printing on both the torso and the back, at least for the front. Here's how it looks in the back. Of course, she has a second face depicting her sleeping. And I guess when it comes to the dress, between the two, I guess Flora won out instead of Merryweather because it is pink instead of blue. Oh, she has the attachable crown, as I mentioned, with the evil queen. That just attaches right to her hair, and her accessory is the owl she dances with in the Once Upon a Dream scene before Philip shows up. Also has just a little bit of arm printing at the top. Another very well done rendition of a classic character. And next up, we have the most outrageous Disney villain of all, as I said in the trailers. We have Cruella de Vil. Her hairpiece, split between black and white, is actually all. Wait, actually, now take a look at it. It may actually be dual molded. As you can see, she also has her earrings printed on. Here's her front regular face. There is the back face. Both very well done. Very fitting for the character. Good printing on the front and back. Has an interesting cape piece, which is supposed to be the top of the dress. Like print and it's good as well. Those may be dual molded. As you can see, there's just a little bit of red at the bottom to depict her heels, and she actually has two accessories. One is her handbag, and one is one of the Dalmatians she kidnaps. I believe with that spot on the right eye, I believe that is supposed to mean that this particular pup is Patch. Actually, one of my personal favorites of the puppies. No spots on the back, interestingly, but good amount of spots on the front and sides, and just doggone cute. Probably one of my favorites of the accessories of the figures, and another very well done classic character, very faithful to the original character. And next up, we have Robin Hood, another of my favorites of these lines, and one of my favorite characters. The majority of the head is a mold, but the little feather in his cap is a separate piece, and that just goes right there in the hole on the side. There we go. Oh, a little maneuverable. So you can get a good angle. Basic but very good print on the front and back. He has his tail in the back. In the back, a separate piece, I think it's supposed to be a soft rubber. And one thing I actually noticed about this piece is that, with the exception of the back where it's brown, the rest of it, all the way around, is colored in green to match the rest of his outfit. Very well done. I believe his legs are dual molded with both brown and green, and just a little bit of green in like Cruella to depict his shoes. And of course, his accessory is a bow and arrow. Very well done character. Like I said, another one of my favorites. And next up, we have the phony king of England himself, Prince John. His entire head is fully molded, crown and all. Love the fact that like the movie, he has his ears flat so that crown will actually rest on his head. Since when he tried to put it on in the movie before, flatten out his ears, it basically just slumped on his head. Basically, the only thing keeping it up was his snout. Very well molded piece. He's got good printing on the front and back. Unfortunately, one of the downsides is with the print. A lot of times with the white, the main color of the piece will bleed through. Ooh, and this one is no exception. The lighting, the lighting is making it a bit difficult to notice. But if you do get a hold of this figure yourself, you will notice that the red will bleed through the white, making it look a bit pink. So, just slightly pink, but it is noticeable. But other than that, it is good printing. His accessory is a bag of gold, along with 2 gold pieces with a printed crown on it. Actually, the better one between these two is actually this one, because this one's the print's almost gone right off the piece. And also, you notice he has John has printed toes. Very good. Actually, it's part of his sandals. But all in all, another well done figure of a classic character. And getting into the Disney Renaissance of characters, next up is Pocahontas. Actually, a movie that, admittedly, I didn't see until a few months ago, but one I very much enjoyed. Good printing on the front and back. Love that hairpiece. He's here with most of it just flown around in the wind. Here is her second face. Here's a good neutral face. Here's the main face I have on is a more joyous face. Her accessories are a few colored leaves, probably from that famous scene, Colors of the Wind, and the John Smith's compass, of course, the classic scene, of course, depicting that classic scene where she realizes the compass is the spinning arrow she's been seeing in her dreams. Very well done figure for another classic character. And next up is actually the character I got first for this entire line. We have Mulan. She is in her outfit from the end of the movie, the big showdown at the end. Love the printing for the crest of the emperor there with the metallic gold. Here's how she looks in the back. Go with her alternate face being a much more battle-ready face. Her hair is a hard rubber. Actually, my bad. And so it won't break. And her accessories, of course, are the sword of Sean Hugh, and a little case with a transparent piece in the middle with a printed cricky. Love that little detail. Very well done character. And next up is Stitch. Another my favorites. Of course, we got Stitch in the first Disney series of figures, but this is one from the earlier part of the first part of the movie, not the majority of the movie. You know, as he has his torso with the 4 arms that showed up with one of the characters from Solo: A Star Wars Story. He good printing on the mold for the head. His back print has a few of his tail and a few of the spikes is coming out of the back. He's got the short legs, which actually managed to get both printing on the feet for the toes and on the legs themselves. And he's got a pair of classic Lego blasters in yellow. Well, to be honest, admittedly, it has been a while since I've seen the movie, but I remember him usually wielding 3 at a time. So, kind of wondering why Lego skimped out and only gave us 2. But other than that, another one of my favorites. Very well done. Alright, I'll be first to admit, for the last of these 5 characters, I don't know them very well as much as I do the other characters, because I haven't seen their respective movies yet, but I'm going to do what I can. But next up, we have Tiana, from the titular princess from The Princess and the Frog. So you can see, much like Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey, she's got quite a bit of gold sparkling on her dress. Very well done design. Here's the back printing. Does she have an alternate face? I believe she does. Yes, she does. All right, there we go. Her hair is one piece, but much like Sleeping Beauty, her crown is there we go. Crown is detachable, much like Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, there we go. Get that back on there. There we go. All right. Again, good. Again, there we go. There's a good look at her. There's a good look at her dress. Love the little touch with the necklace there. That's very good. And her accessories are, of course, a frog, probably her prince, and along with a advertisement for her restaurant, Tiana's Place. Another very well done figure. I know I keep saying that by the figures, but they're all wonderful quality. Lego spared no expense to get these characters to look their best. Alright, next up we have the villain of Princess and the Frog, Dr. Vasilier. Very menacing looking face there. I think they're using the same hat for him as they did with Jiminy Cricket, just the wraparound is red instead of yellow, and as you can see, he's got skull and crossbones and his feather printed on there. Good printing on the torso. Minimalistic but accurate printing on the back. Just a little bit of printing on the toes for his on the toes for his shoes, and his accessories is his staff. And I'm guessing one of his tarot cards, which I will be the first minute, will be the first and only tarot card I will ever buy. Don't even bother getting me mixed up with that. I don't need friends on the other side. And if I heard the ending if the ending of the movie is accurate, neither did he, because it didn't work out so well for him. But again, good looking figure. Alright, next up, well, technically he's a Disney figure, he is also a Marvel figure. We have Baymax from Big Hero 6. Interesting way they did the printing on him in order to make him look like his chubby self, but very well done. Interesting in what they did with the arms to get that look. I think that this is the first time I've ever seen arms looking like this. In fact, one thing you may notice is that the entire arm, hand included, is all one piece. You can't actually rotate his hands. It's because it's all one big mold. In fact, and this is one of only 2 times that I know Lego has modified the arms for a specific character. The other time being Roadrunner from the Looney Tunes line. Good, decent printing all around. And his accessory, technically isn't an accessory. It's actually the only real main build of the Disney 100 line. It's his charging station. Here's how he looks on the back. While simple but well done figure for this line. And next up, we have Miguel Riviera from Coco. Forgive me if I completely bungled that. What can I say? I don't speak Spanish. Good simple printing on the front torso. Oh, he's got the. I believe those are the short leg. Wait, no, those are the tin legs. My bad. But no printing on the legs. It's simple printing on the arms and on the back, but works very well. Whoops. Well, there goes the dog. He's got actually got quite a few accessories. First off, had a extra head for the Day of the Dead look, complete with hood. My personal favorite is this beautifully done acoustic guitar piece. Love that. Absolutely love it. That looks fantastic. What can I say? What can I say? Hey, well, yeah, one of my dream jobs was to be a guitarist since when I was a kid. And lastly, he has what may just be the creepiest looking Lego dog ever seen. That is his dog, Dante. Very, very creepy, especially with the tongue. I'm done looking at that. I forget. Does he have an alternate face? I'm pretty sure he does. Yes, he does. He's got a simple smile face. There we go. Or I could have just shown you with this, because I actually got two of these figures. Here's how he looks with the Day of the Dead mask and hood on, and like I said, there his is holding it face. Admittedly, like I said, I haven't seen the movie yet, but from what I've seen from art, very well done figure. And for our final figure, we have Ernesto de la Cruz. And boy, oh boy, this guy has got printing all around, on legs, torso, arms, all around the hat, the guitar, all over his face. Yeah, this guy has printing all over him, and in multiple colors too. He's got a lot of metallic silver, a bit of metallic gold on the guitar, even right there on the tooth, at the top of the head. He's got regular printing. Man, this guy must have been crazy to make. And man, it's just beautifully done. It has the hair hat combo that they've been doing for a while now. Again, printing all around the rim of the hat. It does have an hole in his face, which admittedly I haven't seen the movie, but with a face like that, I can't help but feel like this guy's the villain, even though he's certainly showing off as quite the friendly guy in all the art for the posters for this movie. Like I said, I haven't seen the movie, don't spoil it for me. But again, printing is all around this guy. I think I see where a lot of the budget for this line of characters went. I was giving all the printing for this guy, but very, very well done. Well, that is all the figures. Let's go into the outro, and we'll decide my decision on this entire line. Alright, so I almost forgot I still had one of the fold-out sheets since you go with these guys all taped up. As you can see on the front, we have the face of Mickey. A very good choice. Just hold on for a piece sticker. Let me see if I can get this open without damaging it. There we go. Just folds out. Folds out like so. Well, on one side you have the instruction sheets for how to put some of the guys together, and on the back you have your list of the entire wave. Simple but very effective. So, as you guys can probably imagine, I love this wave. If they really wanted to cover Disney's 100 years of making animation magic, if there's any other way to put it, they certainly covered in this. They covered so much of their history there, from with Oswald, basically at the very beginning all the way in 1927. Going all the way to, I believe, 2006 with Miguel and Ernesto and Ernesto from Coco. Like I said, all the way to 2006. Very much covered, very diverse line of characters. Good balance between humans and anthropomorphic animals, heroes and villains, and ethnicity, whether ethnicity, origin of their characters. Like for example, the evil queen from Snow White. That story is from Germany. Sleeping Beauty is from French. Of course, you got Robin Hood and Cruella from 101 Dalmatians from England. While he's not actually from that place, Stitch's movie takes place in Hawaii. Baymax from Japan. You got Coco, which is from Mexico. You've got Princess and the Frog, which takes place in Florida. Pinocchio from Italy. They're just from everywhere. Mulan from China. They're just from everywhere. And again, ethnicity as well. It covers ethnicity as well. You've got African American in it with Princess and the Frog. Hispanic from Coco. Mulan from China. Native American with Pocahontas. It's just such a diverse bunch of characters. It's actually kind of mind-boggling, and again, every last one of these figures looks fantastic. They're, with the exception of Prince John's little bleeding out with the white, making it look a little pink. All these figures look basically perfect. If you guys have any interest in Disney, and have any interest in any of these characters, absolutely go out and pick these up. Especially since I've been noticing that these guys are starting to disappear from stores since they're making room for the Marvel Series 2 line. So yeah, absolutely pick up these figures. You will not be disappointed with a single one of them. So, guys, that will be the end of this review. Thank you for joining me for it. If you guys enjoyed it, you know what to do. On the screen, there will be a few links. On the left, there will be a link for the video YouTube recommends specifically for you. On the right will be a link to some more of my videos, and right in the middle will be an easy way for you guys to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for joining me for this review, and I'll see you all in the next video. Later, everybody!